Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnicht Buck GMC Sports Update. Doug Marrone is the head coach, Tom Coughlin as the executive VP of football operations, and apparently Caldwell and Marrone are going to report to Coughlin. I don't know how directly, what autonomy they'll have, but this is one of those things that could really work, and I think it will, or it could blow up. But the only person that could make it not work would be Coughlin if he decided to meddle in things rather than let these guys actually do their traditional jobs as head coach and general manager. There's nothing better than having a guy like Tom Coughlin in your operation that your general manager can lean on. The guy's won 2 Super Bowls, that your head coach can talk to, that they can have a free exchange of ideas, just as long as everybody understands that it's all for the same purpose. And Coughlin doesn't decide he wants to be the head coach or he wants to be the general manager. And again, I'm saying I doubt that's going to happen. I think there's a very small chance that that's there. But so consequently, I think the other side of the equation is certainly possible that this could really work for the Jaguars. And it's very, very Shad Khan kind of move to kind of collect a lot of really good people that he thinks can make his football team or any organization that he owns better. So I think it's a plus. Marrone has already started to try to put together his staff. He said Todd Wash and Nathaniel Hackett are going to stay. Whether they'll be the coordinators, probably so, but whether they are is still yet to be announced. But he got rid of most of the rest of the assistants. And I'm very surprised he got rid of Jerry Sullivan. Jerry's a 44-year coach, 23 years in the NFL. Actually brought out of retirement to go ahead and coach the receivers. Both Alan Hearns and Allen Robinson say that he's the reason that they got to where they are. And when you look at Marquise Lee, the same kind of thing. So I know Marrone's got to bring his own guys in and have his own stamp on it. But, I mean, Sullivan is one of those coaches many people consider him the best position coach in the league, along with Mark Duffner, who's now in Tampa Bay with linebackers. So, this is very surprising. It can't help the morale of the guys who are in the receiving corps, and we'll see who he brings in, because he's certainly not going to be equal to Jerry Sullivan. And by the way, Sullivan at 72 years old said it might end his career. He said he would coach, but it'd have to be a special situation, and he'll stay in Jacksonville. And he'll be one of those people that you're glad to have in your town, because Sullivan's one of the really good guys around. So Marrone kind of building a staff, and we'll see what he comes up with. The announcement comes up on Thursday, the formal announcement. We'll get a lot of kind of technical answers about, did Coughlin sign off on Marrone, or did Marrone have to say, yeah, I'll work in a place where Tom Coughlin can be looking over my shoulder. I think you got to give everybody a lot of credit. Marrone for having enough confidence that, yeah, I can do this job. I don't care if Tom Coughlin's standing there. Coughlin for thinking that he wants to come back to this organization and he sees enough positive things there to kind of get it Sullivan again as a winner. And Dave Caldwell for putting his ego aside. Yes, he probably got a raise in a 2-year extension, but put it aside and said, yeah, I can work with a guy like Coughlin if it means that it's going to be a better franchise. So a lot of answers, as I said, Thursday morning, but I do think this is an interesting move for Shad Khan and the Jaguars, something very different than they've done in their 22-year history. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnicht Buck GMC Sports Update.